Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 98 days away, and ever since the release of the original teaser trailer back in April of this year over at Star Wars Celebration, followed up by the second teaser trailer that released just recently over at D23 and by Good Morning America. Since then, a lot of fans have been very interested in, of course, the upcoming third and final trailer of Episode 9. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that this movie is going to have a lot of nostalgia, a lot of different twists and turns and connections to the prequels and the originals that's really going to benefit the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming Trailer 3 of Episode 9, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that both Rey and Kylo Ren are engaging in a lightsaber duel, where it said that they are using opposite lightsabers against each other, whereas they are fighting on the Death Star wreckage. It's explained that a strike of lightning hits a part of the wreckage in the distance, causing an actual explosion in the background where tons of fire is said to be seen between both Rey and Kylo Ren. The shot is said to be a parallel of when Anakin and Kenobi are dueling on Mustafar, with the lava spewing in the background in between them. The next describes a shot in which Rey is said to be holding a Jedi holocron that is said to be in the shape of a cube and glows in a blue hue. This is where it's said that the moment is where you actually hear the voices of Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, Kenobi, Luke, and even Leia that can be heard in the background as she examines the holocron in a strange Jedi temple. The scenery is said to be a very dark and gritty sequence where Rey's face is also glowing blue from the holocron. Now, another describes a sequence in which Kylo Ren is said to be with his Knights of Ren coming face to face with a cloaked figure walking toward them, followed by dialogue of Palpatine's dialogue playing over the shot, delivering a line of dialogue where Palpatine says that the dark and the light is only the beginning. The last explains a sequence where a side view of Luke Skywalker is said to be seen, where he is standing near his X-Wing on a desert world that may be the world of Tatooine. Here, it's explained that Mark Hamill is de-aged as a far younger Luke Skywalker. So let's go over a couple of parts about this and as to why this is a very interesting part of the upcoming third and final trailer. Now, as you all know, the marketing of this movie is going to be very important by Disney and Lucasfilm. They are currently in the final stages of putting this trailer together into one big piece after ultimately delaying it and choosing a regular teaser trailer number 2 instead over at D23 in order to make up for time for The Mandalorian. So, in this particular moment, alright, in the very beginning, the one that really gets me the most is how we have a sequence that actually involves both Rey and Kylo Ren fighting on the Death Star wreckage using opposite lightsabers. So, basically, Rey is using Kylo Ren's crossguard, and Kylo Ren is using the Anakin Skywalker saber that now belongs to Rey. As this all happens, it's said that a thunderstorm is actually taking place, and eventually a lightning strike hits one of the pieces of the wreckage of the Death Star 2 that causes a massive explosion in the background. Now, this is said to mimic the scene between both Anakin and Kenobi as they are fighting on Mustafar, where you see the lava in the background. In this scenario, we have both Rey and Kylo Ren fighting it out, where a large explosion is said to happen in the background in between them. So again, this is a prime example of J.J. Abrams just paying attention to the prequels and the originals and what kind of parallels he could really make to The Rise of Skywalker. In fact, if you guys go ahead and examine the final battle, or, the beginning of the actual battle between Rey and Kylo Ren on the Death Star, you can see that the water is basically serving as a parallel to that of the flowing lava on Mustafar between, of course, Kenobi and Anakin. Now, the other piece that I do want to go over that's very intriguing has all to do with Rey actually holding on to the Jedi holocron that is said to be in the shape of a cube and glows in a blue hue. Now, this could also date back to what we went over about 7 months ago about one of the holocrons being used on set being dubbed as Ahsoka's Jedi holocron that was left behind over in the Lost City, which is said to be a place full of Jedi and Sith ruins. Now, this could very well allude to, the leaks that we have gone over almost a year ago of what's actually said to be seen in the upcoming third and final trailer. Again, like I say, Disney and Lucasfilm, they have a plan in place in order to make Jedi and Sith holocrons a known relic and/or artifact type in, of course, Star Wars movies to casual and new fans around the world, making them pretty much as known as lightsabers and kyber crystals, right? So that's Disney and Lucasfilm's plan with, of course, the marketing of Episode 9, is to really get that out there and to make that very well known. So, the third and final trailer, we're getting close, you know, we're pretty much now just 1 month away. Exactly, basically. It's actually said to drop on October 14th of this year, and followed by that on October 18th, that will play along with the sequel to Maleficent. That's actually by Disney. That's going to drop on October 18th, so look forward to that. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gonna gun in hand, we are alone again. No, I'm not the one. From night to moon, we hear their moans again.